Good morning, party people. I am back home in Cincinnati, Ohio. Not for long. I'm about to head out to Chicago. I was wanting to go today, but I just am not ready to go today. So it looks like I'm going to leave tomorrow, probably early in the morning. Try to get to Chicago, 1 or 2. Hopefully they'll let us check into the hotel so Diane can get comfortable and I can get to work. So when I go to Chicago, I'm primarily going to see John. There's a couple other people that need me to help them with some things like timing belt, stuff like that. Because of a family, man, I don't even know what to call it. It's so sad. Had a young kid, 18 years old, passed away in the family, so I got to be back here next Wednesday. Pay my respects there. And then the 17th is Monday. I'm going to be flying out to the Seattle area. So, if you would look at the map, real easy to do, and draw a line from the Seattle area straight down towards San Diego, and then over into Arizona, Las Vegas. I'm going to be stopping in the Sacramento area, anywhere in between. If you need my help, let me know. If you want to do a meet and greet, let me know. You need to call or text me is the best way to do this. I'm planning out the trip now. And I don't care what you need done. Cylinder head jobs on cars I'm familiar with. Brakes, parking brakes, dash repair, anything, Go to my YouTube page, type in, "Can I help you? Robert DIY." There's a 3-part video of the best way for this to work out for you and I. The first video talks about you having the parts that you need so that we can get the job done. Can't get the job done if you don't have the parts. Some people live in unbelief and they don't believe I'm coming. I've already bought the plane tickets. I'm flying out there. I'm picking up a car in the Seattle area, and once I get that car, I'm going to drive around out there out west. Unfortunately, I'm going to stay, I believe, in the zone that does not experience a lot of snow. I say that to say this. I don't think I'm going to cross that mountain into no snow area with 17 feet of snow. I just can't take that risk. Maybe we'll get back together with some of you people and help some of you people later on in the year. But as far as this trip is concerned, staying away from snow. Also, if it is extremely cold or raining, we will need shelter to do your repairs. Doesn't matter to me whose shelter it is, as long as we got some way to protect us or me from the rain or weather, whatever it is. So keep that in mind. Like I said, I'll be out there as long as I need to be. As far as you having your parts, if you wait till I get there to try to get your parts together, probably not going to work. We stay in hotels. That's most comfortable for us. We've had some situations where we thought it was going to be comfortable to stay in people's residence, their guest rooms, stuff like that. It's just not as comfortable as we'd like, so we stay in hotels economically as possible. However, we're not going to be slumming it, So watch those videos. It explains to you how it works, how cost works, stuff like that. Man, I have people contact me from 500 miles away. I drive 500 miles. I help them with several things on their cars. I drive back. They pay for my travel, often put me up in a room for a night or two, and they often pay for some labor. And man, they still come out cheaper and having things done right than dealing with mechanics in their area. So it can save you money. It likely will save you money especially if I'm already in the area doing things. Just watch those 3 videos. It'll help us out. The last video I posted yesterday, it had some information about me doing parking brakes on one of these P80 cars with a manual. I talked to one of my viewers yesterday. He said that he knew someone that was driving one of these P80 cars. I think it was a V70. It was a manual stick shift car. The parking brakes was not working. He was always careful as he could be with making sure he parked that car where it would not roll away. He goes into a business. He comes out. The car's gone. It's been moved. Not far, but it's been moved. Several police officers surrounding the car. Long story short, the car rolled, bumped into a park bench or something that someone was sitting on, pinned the person that was sitting on that bench against the wall. They don't know if the person got hurt, bruised, paralyzed. They don't know what the extent of the person's injuries was. However, that person decided to sue. Car insurance never covers as much as somebody wants to sue. It'll often cover medical expenses if you don't have minimum state requirement, which I never do. But this person sued, kind of a negligence type thing, was awarded from the court $1.2 million or something like that. Now, I don't know about you, but I ain't got $1.2 million laying around in no bank account to hand somebody after my car that does not have parking brakes rolls out of the parking spots, pin somebody against the wall. Now, I don't know why it rolled out. Somebody might have messed with it. Somebody might have bumped it, started it to move, whatever. The car rolled, pinned the person against the wall. The person sued $1.2 million. Fortunate for this person, they had always been advised, since they had their own businesses, to get a umbrella insurance policy over their life circumstances. So this insurance policy covered the lawsuit. If this person would not have had that special insurance policy covering their life and circumstances, they would have been smashed. They'd have lost their home, lost their businesses, lost any finances they had. It would have been nasty. It's nasty anyway. Nobody wants to go to court for some car accident. Accidents do happen, man. People go to jail for accidents. So, said all that to say this. If you have a manual shift car, especially a manual shift car, and your parking brake is not working, deal with that as soon as you can. Get that fixed, man. It's just not worth the risk. It's really not. I've had my car with a jacked up parking brake roll out of the parking spot several times. Thank God it hadn't hurt nobody. But, you can't control things that happen, especially when you're not around. So anyway, oh yeah. Another thing I want to say, Happy New Year, everybody. I hope you expect better things to happen possibly than has been happening. Most people want things to get better. So Happy New Year's. I hope and pray that your New Year's is an improvement in many ways. That you don't struggle with things that you don't have to struggle with. And that if you have hard times in your life, things will get better. I just hope they do. On another note, I got a few gifts in the mail. I got gifts from a few people. Vincent was one of them. And Dale, that tried to send me that Garmin GPS unit, that came in. Couple things I got from Vincent. Man, it's got a big old box. I went down to the post office, checked my mail. Big old box was there. I couldn't even get the box in the car. I told the people, hold that box, I'll be back. A couple days later, went down and got it. One thing he gave me was a nice Volvo thermostat. Doesn't look like it's got much wear on it. The gasket feels brand new, so this probably doesn't have a couple thousand miles on it. People contact me asking me the temperature, man. They only make one temperature from Volvo with these things. Now, the top of this thing says Whaler. I think there's a company that bought out Whaler If you look on FCP's website or something, you'll see these thermostats. It starts with a B, maybe Bear or Brem or something like that. They bought out Whalers, so they have the Whaler thermostat. Oh, there it is. It says it on here. It says BERMAN, Berman. Berman, Whaler, and on the bottom it says Volvo. This is the Volvo thermostat. It's 190 degrees. I don't know if it's different. It makes it different. I don't know why somebody's struggling over 2 degrees on the thermostat, 2-3 degrees. I don't know. I don't know if that matters. What does matter is that you don't run out of coolant, overheat your engine, and blow the engine. That matters. But anyway, he sent me a nice thermostat. Sent me one of the oil filter wrenches for those RN engine cars. Always can use those. I have one, but that'll be a spare in case I... Sent me some light bulbs, what are these things called? Antenna rings for keys, cigarette lighter, pop-in, couple remotes for P80 cars. That's nice. People wanting to program their remotes. Sent me, looks like a 900 radio. Those are nice, man. I like them a lot. Sent me a couple cartridges to go in there. It's got the radio code on there. This is the radio code for this radio, not your radio. And a couple cartridges. Sent me a couple of dust shield, a couple other things. And here's that Garmin that Dale sent me, man. It feels like something's in this box. Oh, yeah. This one's much heavier. Wow. Man, I could watch TV on this screen. This thing is so big. Does this thing have a option for watching TV? Look at that screen on that thing. Good Lord. I don't know if it's got any juice on it. Probably does. I don't know if it's brand new or not. I don't have a Garmin. I thought Garmins were out. Man, I was shocked to hear people buying them. Man, that thing looks brand new. Do. Not sure where the power button is. Let's see if this thing powers up. Doesn't power up, so I'm going to put some juice on it. See if I get that thing to power up. It looked like it's already got a memory card in there. Nice. I'm going to look forward to testing that out. Let's see what else is in this box here with this Garmin. It's got chargers, memory cards, mounts. Sweet. We got the right box this time. Thank you so much, Dale and Vincent. Appreciate your support. And use this stuff to help people out and to help myself save a few bucks. Cover for that Garmin. Now, what else is going on? Oh, of course you guys know I passed that 500,000 mile mark on Panther, so I need to dig out those entries. I told everybody to email them to a certain place. Very few people did that. Most people sent them wherever they wanted to contact me. So I'm going to dig through my messages and try to find all the entries. Instagram, email, text messages. I had entries coming all kind of ways. If it was something written and mailed to me, probably not going to find that. I'm horrible with finding old mail. So hopefully by the end of this weekend coming, I'll have that sorted out, have the prizes laid out for you guys to pick, and we'll enjoy, guessing when Panther crossed 500,000 miles. So I went to the Volvo website. I went to customer care. I plugged through there until I found what Volvo now calls the Heritage Club. I'll put a link in the comments below. If your car has more than 100,000 miles on it, you qualify for the Heritage Club. It doesn't matter if you put them on there or not. You register that information with Volvo. They'll send you a nice little plaque that says Heritage Club. I got a couple of them in there I need to show you. You'll get that Heritage Club for 100,000 miles. If it's got 200,000 miles, they have them for 200,000 miles, 3, 4, 5, so on and so forth. If you get 1,000,000 miles on it, they may give you a new car. They did that for a couple people. Not for a lot of people, just for a couple. Probably people that get all their servicing done at Volvo. Probably paid for a new car through all that. But anyway, I did register Panther through that. They have a storyline. You can fill out the information on the story. I did that. So maybe they'll recognize Panther for being a vehicle that's traveling around, keeping other Volvos on the road, and contact me and maybe do a little story or something about Panther. Now, I went to a national VCLA meeting, and I was approached about doing a story in the Volvo magazine, an article or interview or whatever, in the Rolling magazine that VCLA does. Somebody didn't like the video I posted about the event because it was some frustrating things in registering and stuff like that in the website, and they scratched that interview. I share my life experiences. I try to be open and honest so that people that are watching, if they decide that they want to attend the event or engage in that stuff, they know what my experience was. And if they have a similar experience, they won't take it personal. They won't be surprised. My experience is what they are. I can't change that. So I don't normally edit that stuff out of my videos. If I have a hard time putting a part on a car, I let you guys know I had a hard time putting a part on a car. If I have a hard time finding an event, I'll say, man, it was hard finding this event. It is what it is, you know. So anyway, they scratched that. So I wouldn't be surprised if Volvo does not contact me to do any kind of article or anything on how me and Panther is traveling around the country trying to help Volvo owners get their cars serviced, maintained, and keep them on the road. Okay, so I did that. So today's video, I don't know if there's much substance to it. I met Dan the Man while I was in New York. Dan lives in Kalamazoo. He asked me to bring a carload of parts to him. And he met me in Ohio to pick up these parts, and he was kind enough to cover travel expenses from picking up those parts to getting that stuff to him. Man, you know, you could ship 5 parts and spend $100 easy. You ship 10, you might spend $200-$300. So he covered my gas. He covered my hotel night that I stayed while crossing Pennsylvania, because I picked up the part 4:30 to 6 in the evening. I got on the road. I drove as far as I could. I got a room. I stayed the night. Then I met him the next day around noon. I mean, if I'd have stayed in New York, picked up the parts, I'd have had a room in New York. I ended up having a room in Pennsylvania somewhere. I think it was Clarion or Clariton, kind of northeast of Pittsburgh. And the next day I drove 5 hours, met him, gave him his parts. So we had a little meet and greet, had lunch, and I came on home. So I appreciate him for helping me with travel expenses and covering that hotel room. You know, that's generous thing. And another guy, James, did that as well. I delivered some parts to him. You know, a lot of people, when I deliver parts, they help me with gas. I always appreciate that. So anyway, going to Chicago, likely tomorrow. I doubt I'll make it out of here today. Going out to the West Coast the 17th of this month, less than a week from now. So if you got some things you need some help with, you want to connect, you want to have meet and greet, you want me to fix something, you want me to diagnose something, if I can, give me a holler. I'll get that stuff taken care of for you, and hopefully we'll have a great time. So hope you enjoyed today's clips. Thanks for watching, and catch you later. Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert. That's me. This video contains things that I encounter throughout the day. If for some reason I complete a task and you would like to see the details, you could click on the link in the description area below. This video also contains tips and tricks that I learned throughout the years. I plan on leaving this video accessible for about 30 days. After that, you can view it through my Patreon account. Thank you very much for watching. I am out here in Beaver Dam, Ohio. It is where I-75 interconnects with Highway 30. I come out here to meet Dan the Man, so I am waiting on him to show up right now. We're supposed to meet at 10. It is now 10:48. I just got here about 3-4 minutes ago. I'm going to tell Dan I got here at 10. Like I said, he 48 minutes late. Hold me up. Anyway, Panther is full of parts for Dan the Man. Dan the Man purchased some nice E-code headlights for the P80B cars, S&V 70s. He ordered a full interior from a 98 V70R. He's got a little bit of work to do on that stuff, but as you can see, Panther is full from front to back. And I got door panels, seats front and back, floor panels, trim pieces, man, all this stuff to transform a tan interior car into a charcoal interior car. So he's about to pick this stuff up, man. The stuff is falling out the doors. Dan the Man, come get your stuff, man. So he'll be around here any second now. I know he said he already took the exit. Ah, there he is with his Goldilocks Saffron V70R. Got his rooftop box. Looking good. Dan the Man. What's up, Dan the Man? Come get your stuff, man. Let's hang out for a minute or two. So, come on, Dan. Where you at? There you are, buddy. Dan the Man in the flesh. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.